What is up, guys? It's Opie Mods here, and today I got another Pixel Gun 3D video. In this video, we're going to be going over the top 5 things Pixel Gun 3D players hate the most. I will be going in order about what I personally hate the most. Let me know in the comment section what you actually hate the most, because this may not be true for everyone, but I'm going over the top 5 things I personally hate about Pixel Gun 3D. It may not be just about the game itself, it may be about Pixel Gun 3D types of players also, but I'm going to be going in order. So leave a like if you like these top 5 lists kind of thing. If you want to see more on my channel, just leave a like. I can try and do it. I can do the top 5 most loved things on Pixel Gun 3D. I could definitely do that one too. And subscribe if you're new, I guess. And yeah, let's get right into this list. Okay, guys, the first thing that people hate about Pixel Gun 3D is how unbalanced Pixel Gun actually is. Like, if you try to use one of the beginner weapons, which I would like to use if you could actually get kills with it, it's just like disappointing how hard it is to get one kill with a machine gun. Like, seriously. And then the the primary class is so much more underpowered than like such the premium or heavy class or whatever it's called now. I don't know, they changed the name like 2 or 3 times already, so I don't know, but it's just kind of disappointing. And I kind of forgot to mention at the beginning of the videos that I'm going from first what people hate the least about the game to people that what people hate the most about the game. So I'm going in order, but how unbalanced the game is kind of like dealt with nowadays with Pixel Gun 3D, but it's still something that's mentioned sometimes that people hate, but it's dealt with nowadays since the game's been unbalanced. Maybe like basically since the game came out, like it maybe been balanced maybe for the first year or so when the game came first out. Then it started getting these overpowered weapons. The first overpowered weapon was the Dark Mage Wand, if I'm not mistaken. I played back then too. I played the game an extremely long time, and then I seen the game develop from being able where I could actually get kills with the starter weapons to where I can't even get a kill with like 100 shots from a starter weapon. Like, seriously, that's just something I personally hate about this thing. But as you can see in the background, this is a like a talk-over thing where I'm going to do the gameplay after. But as you can see in the background, I'm going to be using a bunch of underpowered weapons, seeing if I can actually get a kill in the amount of time I'm talking here, which is already at 2 minutes 30 seconds. But still, it's just kind of disappointing, something I hate, but it's kind of dealt with nowadays since it's been unbalanced for the last 4 years or so. The game has been out maybe 5 or 6 years probably. Well, it's like coming up 6-year anniversary probably in like January something 2018 or something, I don't know, but it's kind of dealt with now. But let's move on to the next thing that Pixel Gun 3D players hate. Okay, the next thing Pixel Gun 3D players hate is daters. Like, there are a bunch of like little 8-year-olds on the sandbox mode dating, like pretending they're having sexual relations and stuff like that with blocky Minecraft characters. It's just kind of annoying, but as you can see, I'm going to be doing some kind of cringy dating in the background also. So don't mind that, it's going to be kind of cringy, but still, it's just I just don't like it. It's just annoying. It's kind of like dealt with now, but daters used to be in like deathmatch modes and stuff like that, but it's just a little thing I'd like to throw in there, because most people do hate daters. And if you do date in the game, just stop it. Nobody likes you, honestly, except for the other daters. So I'm probably gonna get a hate for a few other things like this, but they pretend to make out and stuff like that, and it's just honestly extremely cringy. They're on a game, and then they're just pretending to do this stuff. Like, if you're gonna do that for the rest of your life, you can give up your hope on getting a girlfriend, honestly. So, just stop it. So, I guess let's move on to the third thing Pixel Gun 3D players hate the most. It's just gonna get worse from here, honestly. Okay, number 3 on the list for things people hate about Pixel Gun 3D. Well, this one's a type of player. It's called a trash talker that thinks they're better than everyone else. Like, seriously, they're gonna sit in the chat, just talk about them. They're gonna say, probably cuss some people out if they're doing bad, and then cuss people out, telling them they suck at the game and stuff like that. It's like one of the most hated things in Pixel Gun 3D. Like, nobody likes it. If you do that, just stop. Nobody likes you. If you're actually doing that bad, might as well rage quit. You're just gonna cause problems if you're going to like cuss people out and stuff like that just to make people feel bad or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't really make people feel bad either. It just makes you look like a fool, honestly. But if you do it, just stop it. Nobody likes you. But so, I'm not trying to make this video just to expose people. Like, it's just honestly, people hate it. But yeah, let's move on to the fourth thing. Number 4 on this list is OP weapons. Overpowered weapons have been a problem since the beginning of the game. Like, it kind of like is the same thing as how the balance is, unbalanced the game is. That list, I think that was like number 1 or number 2 on my list or something like that. It kind of ties in, but when I talk about OP weapons, I'm not talking about like one-shot kill sniper weapons. Those are actually like skillful weapons. If it's a one-shot kill, it doesn't always mean it's newbie. I'm talking about the nanobots rifle, the smart bullet bazooka, the judge, stuff like that. That's like extremely annoying. I bet you if you get into a match with people like this, you get just as frustrated as I do. And I'm just thinking in my mind, how newbie is this person? Like, pull something out. It doesn't have to always be something like that. You don't have to use a weapon like that. If you use a big buddy, I'm fine with that. At least you have to move around to do it. Instead of the nanobots rifle, you just stand there, just shooting it, and you get 15 kills just right there. You just go boom, boom, boom. Oh, I just got 15 kills, and I won the game right there just using the nanobots rifle. It's just really annoying. I hope they nerf some of these weapons. And then the judge. You just hide somewhere, but they nerfed the judge, so it's not as overpowered, but still nerfed it, but it's still kind of overpowered. Someone just stands there, hiding in a corner. They just shoot the judge, and then they can get a kill extremely easy without even have to move. Like, come on. If you use these weapons that I just mentioned, any homing missile weapons, the Ghost Lantern, I'm okay with. At least you have to move and do something. Like, you have to aim at someone to use it. You don't have to just aim somewhere, like, really far away from them and still get it. Like, the nanobots rifle, like, if like, a little bot see the person, it will lock onto them and instantly start following them. But, at least the Ghost Lantern, you have to, like, point at somewhere near the player to kill them, and it's a one-shot kill weapon. I'm fine with that, but my problem is the judge and the nanobots rifle with stuff like that again. So let's move on to the last thing, I guess. Next, number 5 on my list is hackers. I'm not talking about those unlimited coins and gems hackers out there. I'm talking about like the actual hackers. Well, not really hackers, like modders or whatever, with God mode, instant kill, like pet God mode, stuff like that. It's like I done this a few times, and I'm still waiting for J-Bro to release his mod. Not rushing or anything, but still, I'm still waiting. I like doing this hacker, but I know out there a lot of people hate me for doing it, but you gotta admit it's fun, but not for the people that's actually trying to play legitimately. It's not fun for them because they can't do anything. You're just sitting there getting 50, 100 kills I'm not even joking about this. I got 130 kills in one match doing this. Like, you just get 130 kills in one match, and I've got some gameplay in the background where I had a video on this before, like a few months ago, with one of J-Bro's mods I was using. But yeah, there's a video, so just keep on watching, see how many kills I get without having to really do anything. Like, everything's one-shotting, everything. And then there's a bunch of people raging in the comment section. It's like, you hacker, and stuff like that. So, people really hate them, but I honestly don't blame them, because the game's really unbalanced. Like, seriously, it's kind of like a punishment for Pixel3D, telling them to fix their game, which they're probably never going to do anyways, but still, it's just something people hate if they're trying to play legitimately. I also love doing it myself, but if I'm actually in the match, I'm actually raging with a hacker. But if I do it, I'm just perfectly fine with it. So that's my list for the top 5 things people hate about Pixel3D. Some of them are players, some of them is about the game itself. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, I guess. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
Yeah, it's that Super Bowl, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super Bowl, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's your boy, it's your man, Young Josh A, coming through with the plan. I wrote a couple songs and I gained a couple lives. Moved to Orlando, now I'm living fine. Yeah, I got a brain for a dentist and I train like a menace, but the passion is music. I've been in it for a minute, goddamn. Giving it everything that I can, I've been making some fire. My ego is boosted, I don't wanna go back. I've been looking at my life like a throwback. How far I've came, man, that's so rad. I remember when they said my music's so bad. Young, shy, and chosen, they laugh until they hear this young man go in. I've been making the killing, just chasing my dreams, right until I cannot breathe, yeah. It's that Super Bowl, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super Bowl, no Shima flow. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that Super Bowl, no Shima flow.